Good evening, everyone. My name is Amy.
And I'm James.
And along with our other sports execs, Christina, Emily, Jessica, Giovanna, Katie, Kiana, Luna, Maya, Mina, and Sophia are all excited to welcome you to our 2023 sports banquet.
Before we begin, go ahead. Before we begin with all the awards, slideshows, and fun surprises, we'd like to acknowledge and thank the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish, on whose traditional territories we teach, learn, and tonight we celebrate.
There has been countless amounts of time and hard work put in from athletes, volunteers, coaches, teachers, and managers in order to make all our sports run smoothly this year. Along with a copious amount of work from our PE department and amazing athletic director, Mr. Sprackle. So please join us in a huge round of applause for all the hard work to make this year a giant success.
This is the first time we've held this sports banquet here in 4 years. Let's make Moscrop proud by making sure we respect the space, by throwing away our garbage in our allocated areas, and cleaning up after ourselves. An overview of the night can be found on the pamphlet on all of your tables here.
A quick reminder for how the awards are going to work. We'll call up a coach from the teams to come up to the stage to hand out the awards. If your name is called, please make your way up on this side of the stage and claim your reward, but do not sit down until your team is finished being announced. Once you have all come up, they'll probably get a group photo of you, and you can exit on the opposite side of the stage to get your apparel. So without further ado, we're going to start with our Fall Sport Awards. So it just so happens that the first team that gets their awards tonight is the junior boys soccer team. I had the pleasure of coaching them this year, and I have to say, after having the girls last spring, if anyone ever tells you that girls are less dramatic, they've never coached a boys team. I'm sure they love that one. But in all seriousness, they did work very hard, and I was proud of all they achieved throughout the season, and I hope they learned a little bit about the importance of communication and showing up. Now, our first All-Star consistently was a positive role model to the team. He always kept them going and encouraged, and gave them a little bit of encouragement when they were slacking off, but could also talk them down when emotions got really high. He put in a lot of work on the field and definitely held our midfield together. So our first All-Star is the most inspirational, and it's Owen Liu. He's
not here.
I got that. All right, so moving on. Our next All-Star had by far the most positive attitude. He always came out with a smile, and he may be the only one who never talked back. He would always listen when I told him what to do, and he worked insanely hard. It also says a lot when your goalie is one of your highest scorers. So would the most coachable and versatile player, Marcus Battison. Our last All-Star will always have a special place in my heart. Our witty little interactions are definitely some of my favorite, if not the most frustrating. He was definitely a huge role model for all the younger players on the team, and he earned that title. He was always ready to help lead a warm-up, and although he complained, he was the first to take equipment to and from my car. His skill on the field speaks for itself. He held our defense and midfield together, and he was open to moving around positions as the team needed. So a huge round of applause for Alec Alley. And lastly, we have our MVP for the season. This player honestly blew us away with the way he stepped up throughout the season. He was a young player, and he was always, and by far, the most hard-working one there. He always made sure to let people know when it was time to listen and, get over themselves. And he honestly really truly stepped up for us in the end when Marcus was injured. He wasn't a goalie for very long, but he chose to play for us, and it was amazing. So our MVP this year is Hadrian Anderson. I can't say the other last name. Also not here, so thank you, Junior Boys Soccer. Now have Miss Gaskell and Dave Morris make their way up. If you haven't figured it out, the next team is Senior Boys Soccer. The boys had an excellent season and accomplished their team goal of winning the Burnaby New West banner. They won 12 out of their 14 games, and one of their losses, including a deeply felt one, to Burn Creek. Overall, Gaskell and Dave Morris are proud of all the boys and everything they achieved this season. Their first All-Star Award is for the top offensive player. This player demonstrated his skill, agility, and amazing work ethic by tirelessly maneuvering through the tight spaces and putting relentless pressure on the defense. They had a great understanding of the game, strategically exploiting weaknesses in the opposing defense, which helped create numerous scoring opportunities. Their talent, tenacity, and ability to score made him an invaluable asset to their team. So their top offensive player is Tommaso Bacchetti. He's back in Italy, but we'll ship the award out there for him. Next is their top defensive player. This player had an incredible speed and astute understanding of the game. They're very advantageous, and it enabled him to anticipate movements of opposition, read the game, make split-second decisions. Their defensive contributions were invaluable as he maintains his composure under pressure and limits the opponent's scoring opportunity. His combination of speed, intelligence, and ability to make smart defensive plays made Alex Kinn their top defensive player. All right, moving on to their MVP. This year's MVP, dedication and work ethic are second to none. They consistently lead by example, pushing themselves and their teammates to new limits. He never hesitated to go the extra mile, tirelessly running and challenging for every ball. His passion, enthusiasm, and determination to inspire those around him, and his teammates rely on his leadership and resilience during both victories and losses. This year's MVP is their captain, Ian Aliwal. Could I also get the grade 8 girls volleyball coach to make their way to the stage?
Let's go, coaches.
Okay. Hello? All right.
I will presenting the Bantam Girls Volleyball Awards. So they had a great season this year. They made new friendships and progressed tremendously. They have a bright future ahead of them. For the first team All-Star, can I have Charlize Nagbiat come up? She displayed leadership, a competitive spirit, had amazing skill development, took initiative, and takes risks to better herself. The next All-Star goes to Amber Lau. She has improved a lot and actively listens to coaches' advice and suggestions. Our next All-Star goes to Sammy Johnson. She displayed perseverance, was always positive, and showed an encouraging behavior. And for our MVP, this athlete displayed sportsmanship, challenged herself, and lifted up her team spirit, and had a kind and competitive attitude. This athlete will also be awarded an All-Star medal from Burnaby New West. This athlete is Tiffany Kai. Okay. All right. Congratulations. Can I have the coaches of the grade 9 girls volleyball team please come up? So, me. Okay. So, Kiana and I had the pleasure of coaching these girls. They were all an asset to the team and made our season that much more enjoyable. For our first team All-Star, we have Eliana Kim. She displayed amazing effort and worked hard to incorporate feedback given to her. Okay. Our second team All-Star goes to Sophia Mickey. She stayed focused and on task. She showed great enthusiasm for the sport. Okay. Our third team All-Star goes to Carrie Ann Sue. She came to every practice ready to play and eager to learn new skills. She showed great improvement. And our MVP goes to a very dedicated athlete that has shown tremendous improvement throughout the season. She was a great team player. Eva Todorova. Congratulations. Could I have the junior girls volleyball coaches please come up?
So, I would like to start by saying thank you to all of the junior girls for making this year so memorable. They placed third in the city and second in the BMW SAA Fraser's North Zone qualifying for provincials this year. They were coached by myself, Selena, Kim and Steve, who weren't able to be here today. Okay, right off the bat, I would like to start by announcing our first All-Star, Caitlin Chow. Caitlin represented grit and resilience this season. She perseveres through her adversities with determination. Our next All-Star is Stacy Panifloga. Stacy is an incredibly hardworking teammate and embodies the right attitude by being a role model all the time, even when she's not trying to. Our third All-Star is Emily Wu. Emily has displayed tremendous improvement this year and pulls through all the time with consistency and poise. She takes all of her coach's suggestions and corrections with grace. Our last All-Star is Ava Costa Rita. Ava is incredible at fighting through her mistakes. She shows tremendous qualities of self-discipline in-game and puts her best self forward every practice. Before I announce this team's MVP, I would like to take a moment to appreciate our international student Yari. Yari joined the team this year and brought with her incredible talent and a contagious positive energy. Okay, lastly, it's my honor to introduce the MVP of the season, Tia Ma. Tia exhibits a calm and composed demeanor on the court. She is consistent and reliable, and she's a teammate you can always trust, which is something that coaches can't teach their athletes. Okay, I would now like to call up the coaches for the junior boys volleyball team.
Alright, now I'll be announcing the junior boys volleyball team. Tommy and I had the pleasure of coaching the junior boys this year. Despite having a low amount of players, they persevered and fought through a tough season. Our first All-Star award goes to our most inspirational player, Dionysius Moscrop. The energy he brought to every practice was a key factor in keeping the team focused. Even with a fractured wrist, he still managed to push through the end of the season. Our next All-Star award goes to our most coachable player, Rex Tab. Rex was one of our newest additions to our team and stepped up without hesitation to play an important role of libero on left side. He was able to receive criticism and translate that into his success while working hard in practice. And finally, our MVP award. The MVP award goes to a player who is the most dedicated on our team. He showed maturity on and off the court, playing a huge part in both offense and defense, willing to play several positions for the better of the team. He was a role model while maintaining the leadership and energy and drive necessary for the game. Congratulations, Hayden LeClaire. Alright, next, I would like to introduce and call up the coaches of the senior girls volleyball team. So the senior girls were coached by both Mr. Wong and Jeffrey Yip. And the senior girls put up a tough run and placed 6th in the district. Our first All-Star award goes to our top defensive player, Kiana Vu. Kiana may be quiet, but her actions speak volumes. She is a humble, hard-working player who gets the job done. Our next All-Star award goes to our most versatile player, Olivia Wong. Olivia held the defensive line with grit and determination. She never gave up on the ball and inspired her teammates to do the same. Congratulations. Our last All-Star award goes to our best all-around player, Alexandra Howell. Alexandra displayed great ability in all aspects of the game, whether it be attacking, blocking, or serving. Last but not least, the MVP award. This title goes to the player that led the team with her strong leadership and no-quit attitude. She's always enjoying herself on the court and can be often caught jamming out to whatever song is stuck in her head. Leading the team with her passion and charisma, Mina Vejkovic. Just a quick side note, as a request from the coaches, could I have all the grade 12s that played on the senior girls team come up to the stage, please?
Okay, are the senior boys coaches here? Nope, okay. Okay. The senior boys had a very successful season this year. After a narrow loss in the district quarterfinals, they were fortunate enough to be given a second chance and were able to claim the Fraser North Zone banner, advancing themselves to provincials. Battling through early mornings and sickness, they placed 11th in the province. For our first team all-star, this is the most versatile athlete, Davin Choi. Davin started his high school volleyball career in the humble position of serving specialist back row defense. But he worked hard over the last 2 years to become one of the most well-rounded players on the team. Whether he was playing center, right side, or just simply playing defense, he excelled at all of those positions. Our second team all-star goes for most sportsmanlike, goes to TJ Erdman. TJ never fails to put a smile on everyone's face, whether it's his teammates, the opponents, or even officials and spectators. His energy is contagious, and because of how competitive and serious our team can get, we definitely needed a guy like him to keep us lighthearted. The next All-Star for the Rookie of the Year goes to Matthew Zhao. Matthew is our example of the saying, pressure creates diamonds. Even though he is younger, shorter, and less experienced compared to many of the other middles in the province, he never made excuses about what he lacks. His best plays come from do-or-die situations, and the harder he is pushed, the more hungry he is to compete. Matthew has a strong future in volleyball as long as he continues to love the game the way he does. Our next All-Star for most coachable goes to Andrew Andrew is an example of a hardworking player, and he takes advice seriously. He applies the advice to the best of his abilities, and as a setter, he brings out the best in the team's offense. And lastly, MVP. This athlete is the perfect role model for any of the young Moscrop athletes. He is dedicated, responsible, and a leader. He is always early to practice, listens to his coaches, and reinforces good behavior on his team. His individual abilities in volleyball are also endless. For MVP, can I have James C. come up? Can I have the coaches for aquatics please come up? Can I have all the grade 12 boys who played volleyball to come up to take a picture? Please. Why are you still sitting? Get up, come on. Grade 12 boys, please, thanks.
Call the coaches for the aquatics team to please come up the stage. The aquatics team. Oh, my bad. Alright, the aquatics team coached by Joshua Se, Tommy Ha, and Ann Sun. The swim team had a phenomenal season this year, having the highest number of swimmers qualifying for provincials in Moscrop history. The first All-Star Award goes to Amy Zhu. Amy has been extremely dedicated this season, placing second in both the 100 freestyle and 50-meter butterfly at zones. At provincial, she helped lead the 200-meter girls medley relay to a silver medal and placed 8th in the 100-meter freestyle. The next All-Star Award goes to Tommy Ha. Not only was she a coach, but manager and athlete too. At provincial, she helped win the silver medal in the 200-meter girls medley. Her intensity and spirit helped energize the new swimmers. The last All-Star Award goes to Mark Pan. Mark was one of our new swimmers who was always ready to learn, and their love for the sport translated to all the other people he helped out. And finally, our MVP award goes to the force on the team. Only in grade 9, she competed against the fastest girls from grade 8 to 12. She broke the record placing second in the 100-meter free and in the 50-meter free. She went on to compete at provincials with many top 5 finishes. One of our most successful swimmers in Moscrop history. Carolyn Gia. All right, could I please call up the coaches for the cross-country team, please?
The cross-country team had a great season. Rain or shine, the team was always positive and ready to run. Many members worked hard to continuously beat their personal best. As a team of 43 members, the coaches look forward to another great season next year. Their first All-Star is for Junior Most Inspirational. They represented Moscrop at provincials and always pushed themselves to meet or beat their personal best. So I have Kaylin Robinson. The next athlete is the Junior Most Coachable. They were dedicated and a team player. Their second All-Star is Julia Mobliski. They have another Junior Most Inspirational All-Star. This is for Jake Murphy. And their last All-Star award is for Grace Bala, who always striving and pushing to beat her personal best. And finally, they have their MVP. This is a positive team player who had a huge leadership role in the team and also represented Moscrop at the provincials. So the cross-country MVP is Luciana Brewer. They also have the field hockey coaches make their way up to the stage.
All right, next up is field hockey. Field hockey had a fantastic season this year, winning most of their games and playing at zones. The first All-Star award goes to Kristen Kaudyar. She surprised everyone with her skills and commitment to the team by riding her bike to practice and games. The next All-Star award is to Sarah Duvall. She was an inspirational player and brought a lot of friends with her to the team. Lastly, we have MVP. This goes to someone who is an outstanding player and a very encouraging coach all season. This award goes to Jenna Kanji. And now can we please ask Mr. Sprackland to come to the stage to present the award for Sponsor of the Year.
Thank you. Just a couple things before I mention that. Thank you for all being here on time. Really appreciate that, so we can get started right away. But I just wanted to thank. I wanted to thank. See, I told. Yes, I got it. At the Willingdon Church, thank you so much to Sherry and Mark and the staff for taking good care of us. We got James at the back and Candy with the food. They're getting the food ready for dinner for you guys. I want to thank Mr. Sandor and the rest of the administration for all their support. The PE staff for their patience. PE Leadership 10 who helped decorate this whole facility and got everything ready. Next year's sports executives for organizing some different things for the event. And then obviously this team of sports executives. So there's a lot of people that helped put this event together, and I just want to thank them. So for the team sponsor of the year, this person was a new sponsor at Moscrop this year, and she came in with open arms. Coming from the community, she stepped up huge and first sponsored the senior boys volleyball team. She then also expressed interest in helping out in different ways throughout the rest of the year. Smile on her face, ready to do basically whatever we asked. It's a big commitment to sponsor a senior boys team because it's always late hours, but I think the boys treated her well. She was always offering to do more, and whatever help was needed with a smile on her face. And it was apparent that she was fully engaged in whatever she was doing. And so, I can't thank you enough, Irene, for all your help. So thank you very much. Come on up to accept the award. I think Mina's coming on up here to talk about the volunteers for this year.
Hi everyone, so I'm a sports exec, and I coordinate the volunteers, and I have the honor of presenting the many individuals that helped run our athletics program by volunteering their time. When I read your name, please stand and stay standing. So this is going to take me a second, hold on, okay. Misa Androniak, Sophia Asadi, Kayla Brandymore, Luciana Brewer, Leah Burgess, Ryan Burton, Kaylee Chan, Cherish Chen, Hannah Chen, Ronald Chang, Alicia Chilton, Claire Desimules, Ikram Durson, Alicia Galota, Misha Gulan, Caitlin Gulan, Ava Hu, Jason Huang, Francis Jang, Yasmin Kelders, Eliana Kim, Brando Konopinski, Ava Kotsaridas, Kyle Lam, Patrick Lee, Kahari Lazama, Kevin Lee, Oscar Lee, Zinchen Liu, Caitlin Lowe, Christina Liu, Eva Liu, Shelly Luo, Ryerson Ma, Ava Memerzadeh, Shaunavan Mood, Acacia Oskan, Eugene Park, Anson Quinn, Albert Rao, Isabel Rao, Valentina Romani, Julia Saldanha, Dennis Shen, Ethan Tai, Arnold Tang, Eva Todorova, Tui Bo, Kimberly Wang, Andy Yao, Rachel Yip, Elvin Zhang. Tiffany Zhang, sorry. Okay, now I gotta do that again for those that got over 30 hours. Okay, so you guys can sit down, but you can pick up your certificates at any time. So, Audrey An, Shayna Arciaga, Yahya Ayad, Myra Aziz, Grace Bala, Sophia Battiston, Dora Chen, Katie Delarama, Susan Deng, Lauren Fang, Maya Gomes, Karna Gupta, Taomi Ha, Joshua Singh, Luna Huang, Angie Huang, Theta Hubler, Cece Jiang, Chelsea Huang, Jenna Kanji, Emily Kim, Giovanna Kujic, Yanis Kwong, Lisa Lay, Ada Lee, Karen Lee, Meg Bailey, Sophia Lee, Selena Liu, Christina Lowe, Louisa Liu, Brooklyn Lum, Maya Ma, Tia Ma, Clara de Oliveira Costa, Sophia Mickey, Michelle Nguyen, Luna Ogawa, Mark Pan, Veronica Pang, Angela Kim, Nagar Sami, Jessica Cito, Shakdad Shafi, Sarah Stein, Ann Sun, Samuel Tang, James C, me, Kayana Wu, Ella Wang, Felix Wang, Ray Swang, Lulu Wang, Yi Ling Wang, Olivia Wong, Annie Wu, Emily Wu, Nicholas Wu, Janice Yang, Amy Aremko, John Yi, Michelle Yu, Mackenzie Young, Nancy Zhao. Thank you. You can pick up your certificate at the table by the stage at any time throughout the night. If you didn't see your name up on the screen, please come let us know so we can ensure that you get recognized. Congratulations and thank you.
Nice job, man. Okay, just to reiterate what Mina said, if you were on that list, there's a table at the back corner there, and certificates are there in an alphabet sorter, and so you're welcome to go over there and get your certificate from that. With our athletics program that we have here, there's a 50-hour, 100-hour, and then 250-hour target that you're all trying to get to, or a number of people try to get to. And so beyond the 30 hours, you know, this is something that we want to recognize. And we keep track from year after year. And if you were, just to put it in perspective, if you coached a season or managed a season, somewhere in the range of 30 to 60 hours. So when you think 250, that's a lot of seasons that you're involved. So just to put it in perspective, anyone who has reached those new targets, we'll be giving you your clothing over the next week or so. But for tonight, just want to recognize a few people. In my 6 years at Moscrop, we've had 4 students reach 250 hours. This year, there were 4 students who reached 250 hours. So I just want to call them up so we can recognize them. So Talmi, Katie, Nicholas, and who's just joined them is Jessica Cito. So can you call them up, please? so at this point, we're now going to give out the Moscrop Athletics Service Award. So this is a single award winner. I want to thank every volunteer for volunteering, because without you, we can't run our events. We can't have an athletics banquet. So everyone is super important in that way. But this particular individual demonstrates a really strong connection to the athletics program and really goes above and beyond. And a lot of the things you probably aren't aware of. So I'm going to spell it out, and I'm going to give you some numbers. So this year we're recognizing the one individual, 220 hours of volunteer time this year, just this year. Essentially 370 hours total. And to put that to perspective, I was looking that up the other day, $16.75 is the minimum wage here in BC. Times that by 370, that's like $6,197.50. We give them a jacket, or we give a jacket. That's the best we can do. But it's amazing. But more than the hours, it's the fact that this person volunteered for every single sport there was to volunteer: volleyball, basketball, netball, track and field. And I believe every single basketball game. He mentored others, communicated with coaches and referees. He helped with live streaming and cleanup. And in the dark nights of the winter when there was volleyball and basketball, I wasn't necessarily able to stay right until the end of some games, so I would go home and then I'd open up my emails, because I work late at night sometimes, and lo and behold, I would get an email from this person giving me a detailed report of what happened and a detailed report of whether things went well or not well, videos, pictures, making sure that I was in the loop. At the end of his first 2 seasons, he wrote a couple of 10,000-word blogs about how these sports meant, how much it meant to him, and he shared those as well. So it's really clear that he, volleyball or athletics is really important to him. So it's 104 days of volunteering over his time at Moscrop, 104 different days. So I don't know what I'm going to do without him next year, but I have a feeling he's going to come back and try to take my job. So that's probably what he's going to do. In any case, I wish him all the best, and for the second year in a row, this award goes to Nicholas Wu. Okay, this year we have a new award. We have 2 new awards actually we're giving out. This is for Community Volunteer of the Year. So from year to year, we're relying on a lot of community help, coaches, sponsors, in order for these things to happen. And we wouldn't be able to do this, but oftentimes the people that come and help have connections with us. This individual had children that were at our school and then moved on, and then she came back and continued to help. This year she managed not only 1 but 2 teams, one in the fall and one in the spring, junior girls and juvenile boys. And the one thing I'm going to say about this person is that she's an absolute steady and calming presence on and off the court. So whether it's just having a conversation or it's actually in the moment, she's so calm and so easy to work with. And she just supports the people that are around her, whether it's the coaches or the players. So I just want to call up Selena Tam. We're almost at dinner too. Like, we're gonna keep going, but we're getting close to dinner, folks. Okay, the other award that we're giving out this year is Manager of the Year award. So, I've always learned that Moscrop has been a give back culture here. It's kind of cool for you guys to give back. And this doesn't happen at every school, and I'm 100% honest when I say that. You want to be involved and you want to help others. And being a manager of a team is all about helping others. And so that's super, super important. Everything from communication with coaches, myself, booking things, arranging things, gathering information. Shh. Thank you. There's two, though, that we're going to recognize today, two managers from this year. The first person was a manager for the junior boys basketball team and assisted a brand new community coach. They had very limited time before the season, so they had to get everything up and running right away. And that's not easy. She then took the start for her second year working with two badminton teams, the junior and the senior. And it starts off with 180 athletes for the junior team alone. That's grade 8, 9, and 10. 180 athletes in our large gym trying to figure out what to do, and it's not an easy task. For the senior, there was about 80. She also worked alongside and helped to mentor a few of the grade 10 new student managers. But her commitment this year was excellent, as it always has been, and I appreciate all that she has done. So can I call up Selena Liu for one of the managers? I'm going to leave Selena there hanging for a moment, because the second manager here helped to manage the senior boys volleyball team. And I'll be honest, she did her job amazingly. With forms, fees, stats, uniform collection, and she did everything smoothly and in a timely manner. I always knew that it was going to get done. It just got done. That's kind of the motto that I had with her in my head. She didn't know that, but I knew that. In the end, she was a really valuable member of the coaching staff for that team, and that team won the Fraser North Zone banner. And so, Mackenzie Young, can you come up? All right, so just before we get to our next stage, we're just going to give it one more kind of major award, and it's the Moscrop Athletics Leadership Award. So this is given to students, athletes, not necessarily athletes, but who demonstrate athletic qualities and leadership in the athletic space. For those of you who don't know, the 12 individuals to my left have been integral to athletics all year. Coaching, organizing and running sports council, creating seniors nights and other events, supporting teams, organizing intramurals, running the Athlete of the Month program, keeping the school connected with social media, registering teams, keeping track of uniforms, mentoring junior PE leadership classes. And that's just a small sample of all the things that they do. And so I can't do my job without them, and they've been phenomenal. And this year I just want to recognize all of you. So can I get all 12 of you to come up on the stage with me? You guys can just don't think I need to say all their names because they're introducing themselves, but no, hold on, I'm not done yet. I just want to say that I haven't worked with all of you since grade 8, but I have seen you grow this year, and to see where you are right now is always such a special space for me because it shows how much you have grown over the year. You're all kind, caring, supportive people, and you're always looking out for the better of the athletics program, and I just can't thank you enough for that. On behalf of the whole program, I just want to thank you for being leaders in the athletic community, and I wish you well moving forward, okay? Thank you. Guys, dinner, we're just a little bit, we're getting set back there. We're going to start into the winter sports, and we'll go however long we can. We'll break for dinner. The execs will let you know who's going to go first for dinner. And during dinner, we're going to have a slideshow, and so there'll be, a whole bunch of photos and images like that. So we're going to go as much as we can, and then we'll break when we can.
Can we get the grade 8 boys coach to come on up here?
So first up, we have the grade 8 boys basketball team. The grade 8 boys basketball team had a lot of fun playing together this season. They fought hard and placed 8th in the district. So the first All-Star Award goes to Lawrence Leab. Lawrence showed top-tier work ethic and hustle. He was a very versatile player, excelling in fast breaks and defensive transition. The second All-Star Award goes to Max Shen. Max was a reliable and consistent point guard. His ball handling skills were unmatched, and he led the team in assists by making unselfish plays. And the last All-Star Award and the most improved player goes to Patrick Marchinin. Patrick was a dedicated and coachable player. He took every opportunity to improve his game, and his hard work showed when he led the team in points and rebounds during playoffs. And finally, the grade 8 boys basketball MVP award goes to a player that was a leader on and off court. He led the team in points, rebounds, and blocks per game, and was a skilled player on offense and defense. Let's give it up to Suhas Bolapali. Congratulations to the grade 8 boys basketball team. could I please call up the coaches of the junior boys basketball team to the stage? Alright, so the junior boys basketball team had a successful season. They improved together as a team and placed 8th in the district as well. The first All-Star Award goes to Sean Bowes. Sean demonstrated leadership on the team and was a scoring threat on offense. He was a driven and motivated player that supported and put his team first. The next All-Star Award goes to Pharrell Casey-Song. Pharrell was a confident player on the court. He thrived under pressure and was a consistent shooter with great range behind the arc. And the last All-Star Award goes to Mohamed Farhad. Mohamed demonstrated great improvement throughout the season. He was committed to the team and was a humble and respectable player. And lastly, the Junior Boys Basketball MVP Award goes to a player that was a skilled shooting center on the team. He demonstrated leadership and a never-give-up attitude. Please give a round of applause to MVP Kevin Lee. Lastly, we're presenting the award for the Senior Boys Basketball team. The Senior Boys Basketball team had some exciting close games this season. They fought hard and supported each other. So the first All-Star Award and Rookie of the Year Award goes to Echo Larat. Despite only being in grade 9, Echo consistently demonstrated his commitment and dedication to the senior team. He had a great work ethic and always put in his best effort at practices and games. The next All-Star Award goes to the most inspirational player, Marius Briantes. Marius was an instrumental part of the team. His enthusiasm and never-give-up attitude motivated the team through losses and setbacks. And the last All-Star Award goes to Sid Kumar. Sid was one of the most committed players on the team. He had an outstanding drive for the game and maintained a positive mindset through adversity during games. And last but not least, we have the Senior Boys Basketball MVP Award. And it goes to a player that displayed excellent leadership on the team. He was a hard-working and diligent player that was a dominant scorer on offense. This player was an asset to the team. Give it up for MVP Zeke Shackelford. Okay, now we're going to do a quick raffle draw, so just check your ticket stubs for the number. The first
number is 9156930. The prize table is on that side. So if that's your number, just go over there. They said all right, the next number is 9156324. And the last number is 9156435. Of the junior girls, grade 8 girls basketball team up to the stage. The grade 8 girls basketball team had a fun season while learning how to play basketball at the high school level. Their coaches had a great time getting to know the players and would like to thank them for all their hard work throughout the season. We would like to congratulate the first All-Star Award winner, Muktika Devarapalli. Muktika's strong dribbling and shooting skills always brought the team points, and it was obvious how much she cared about the team. The second All-Star Award goes to the most coachable player. Congratulations to Asha Parmar. Asha always had a smile on her face, even when running multiple sets of lines. The third All-Star Award goes to the most improved player. Congratulations to Choa Iyam. Choa showed improvement over the course of the season and was always the loudest on the bench. It is now time to announce the recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award. As a team captain, she was an incredibly strong and passionate player on the team. Congratulations to Farida Baraba. Congratulations, and hope to see you all again next year. Can the coach of the junior girls basketball team please come up to the stage? The junior girls basketball team had some great highlights this season, with the majority of the team being grade 9s that played mostly against grade 10s. They displayed confidence and enthusiasm and even beat Paul's former junior girls team at North. They developed into a very good core group that will hopefully stay together next season. All right, so the first All-Star Award recipient holds the title of the Most Versatile Player. Congratulations to Eliana Kim. Eliana played every position this year and was happy to come in for the relief of other players. She was the team leader in three-pointers and drew many fouls. She stepped up when needed, always played with confidence, and gave it her all on the court. Eliana earned Player of the Game honors at 2 tournaments for her skills and leadership. All right, the second All-Star Award goes to a player recognized as the most sportsmanlike. Congratulations to Audrey An. Audrey played
strong all season, showing commitment and great leadership towards her teammates and coaches and playing her heart out. She played well defensively and was also a playmaker, setting up players to score with her many assists and steals, but also scoring crucial points in the team's games. The recipient of the third All-Star Award is the Most Improved Player. Congratulations to Kara Nguyen. Kara often came off the bench and improved every game. Committed to the team, she always strived to be better at practices and games. Her defensive skills improved each game as she felt more comfortable playing in her position, and it eventually earned her Player of the Game honors in the season-ending Central Tournament. Now for the recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award. This player showed great enthusiasm and leadership on the team this season. A great team player, she helped others become stronger and always gave 100% on the court. She led the team in points, rebounds, blocks, and numerous trips to the ground, attempting to draw fouls. She completed 2 triple-doubles this season, including one game where she got 21 rebounds. Congratulations to Catherine Dirksen. We look forward to seeing the team continue to develop in the future season. Congratulations! I would now like to call up the coach of the senior girls basketball team. The senior girls basketball team played with their heart and worked hard this season, placing 4th in the district and earning themselves a spot in the zones. The first All-Star Award goes to the Most Versatile Player. Congratulations to Holly Hancock. Holly's versatility has been invaluable this season, as she was called upon to play multiple positions. Holly's energy and enthusiasm bring an element of fun to every game she plays, as shown by her ability to shoot underhanded free throws, and also by making her coach regret telling her not to shoot a three-point shot at the end of a game. The second All-Star Award recipient is recognized as the Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations to Catherine Dirksen. While Catherine is best known for her elite defensive skills as a shot-blocking rim protector, she's also able to turn those defensive stops into scores by going coast to coast. In addition to her defensive efficiency this season, Catherine showed off her buzzer-beating three-pointer and her ability to go past defenders with her Euro step. The third All-Star Award goes to the Most Inspirational Player. Congratulations to Kennedy Payne. Kennedy has inspired the team by consistently bringing high energy and showing a strong desire to contribute in any way she can. Her ability to play through discomfort and pain serves as a testament to her resilience and dedication to the game and her team. She's often heard providing inspirational comments when she is not on the court. The recipient of the fourth All-Star Award is the Most Impactful Player. Congratulations to Emily Kim. When Emily is on the court, she makes a major impact in her ability to read the defense and call the right plays as our point guard. She efficiently runs the offense by making good decisions and handles pressure defense well by confidently handling the ball and making the right passes when needed. It is now time to present the Most Valuable Player Award. This player's presence in the paint and her ability to cut to open spaces has been a difference maker in many of the team's games. Her clutch shooting has been pivotal to the team's success, and her leadership as the team's captain has played a crucial role in rallying the team during several double-digit comebacks and a memorable playoff run. So congratulations to Mina Veljkovic. Congratulations to the entire team for a fun season. Can the coaches of the gymnastics team please come to the stage? Or not yet? Is it dinner time? Good? Okay, yes.
Alright, so the gymnastics team has had a memorable season this year. They made many new achievements at zones and provincials. The first All-Star Award goes to Maya Paisik. Maya has had an amazing start as a grade 8 rookie, winning the Fraser North Zones and finishing 11th at provincials. Our second All-Star Award goes to Luciana Brewer. She placed 3rd at provincials and demonstrated leadership by always helping out as well as choreographing routines. Our 3rd All-Star Award goes to Kyle Lam. Kyle was the zone champion as well as finishing 2nd at provincials. Our 4th All-Star Award goes to Kathleen Lack. Kathleen is the team manager and leader for the last 5 years. She finished 2nd at zones and a personal best 7th at provincials. The last All-Star Award goes to Jasmine Wong. She devoted all her Fridays helping coach the team. She is our zone champion in level 3 and placed 8th at provincials. Now for the most valued player, the gymnastics MVP award goes to a person who is the engine of the team. He contributes so much energy, enthusiasm, and positivity. Can we please welcome David Wu with a big round of applause. Can the coaches of the table tennis team please come up onto the stage? The table tennis team has had a great season this year, having held provincials at Moscrop and putting up a fierce fight for girls' table tennis banner. Our first All-Star Award for the boys' table tennis team goes to Ben Utankai. Ben is very self-directed and his observation skills have been a huge help to the team, exhibiting tactical awareness and giving suggestions for in-game adjustments. The next All-Star Award goes to Yogya Gupta. Yogya has shown huge improvements throughout the season and took initiative during training and leadership by being the captain of the B team. The last All-Star Award goes to Nuki Lee. Nuki took on the challenge and has shown incredible playing levels despite being in grade 8. He has been able to prove his abilities throughout the season and had become a huge asset to the boys A team. The boys table tennis MVP award goes to an athlete who has demonstrated strong fundamental skills and has been making improvements whenever something goes wrong. Let's welcome Bon Zhang up to the stage. Congratulations. Alright, now for girls table tennis. The first girls table tennis All-Star Award goes to Ella Yan. Ella has demonstrated qualities of leadership in the team, and her improvements really stood out in the season and has inspired many teammates. The second All-Star Award goes to Ava Hu. Ava has always been a pleasure to coach. She is always looking for opportunities to learn from others and executing the best of her abilities.
That's where I go.
Now for the MVP award. This award goes to an athlete who is the whole reason table tennis is a competitive sport at Moscrop. The sole reason Moscrop was able to hold provincials and also winning second in doubles at provincials. Can we please congratulate Sophia Lee? Can the coaches of the curling team please come up to the stage too? The girls curling team has had an amazing season, having won the Fraser North Zone banner. The MVP award goes to the skip of the team, who has dedicated many hours outside of team practice to bettering her skills. Let's welcome Ella Wang to the stage. Can the coaches of the ski and the snowboard team please come up to the stage?
We have our ski and snowboard team coached by Ms. Dato and Ms. Brown. The team this year is the biggest team in the history of Moscrop, with most athletes new to competitive racing. 25 high-level skiers and snowboarders competed a total of 5 times in beautiful Whistler Blackcomb. So our first All-Star goes to Hayden May for Most Improved. Joined the team on Ms. Brown's suggestion of, hey, why not try it? This year, Hayden rocked it, improving his snowboarding skills over the last year, consistently placing in the top 5 each race and competing in the provincial championships. Our next All-Star goes to Caitlin Robinson for overall athletic skill. Kaylin showed great determination and commitment to the team and has proven to be an all-around gifted athlete and was in it to win it. We are so excited to see her grow and compete next year. And the MVP award goes to the athlete who showed amazing athleticism, competing against hundreds of athletes in the provincial race championships in Sun Peaks, coming in second in the GGS, which is a pretty significant achievement, considering the other athletes ranged from grades 8 to 12. Give a round of applause to Mark Shapovalov.
That little stinker.
It's the time you've all been waiting for. It's dinner time. But first, we just have a couple things to say. First of all, we're going to do a raffle draw again. Quick little shout out to Mr. Howard. He just donated the ticket that he just won back to the school. That way a student can win it instead. So thank you, Mr. Howard. You're the sweetest. Okay, so listen up for instructions on how to get your food, because it's a little bit complicated, but I think you guys got it. Oh, do that first, yeah.
Okay, the number is 9156823. Okay, that is your number. The prize table is just on the side over there. You can go get it. I'll do 2 more. Next one is 9156072. And the last ticket is 9156822.
Okay, so to get your dinner, don't stand up yet, but you're gonna be going out these doors that are open. See James over there. Hi, James. We're going over there.